Oscar's Christmas. Large snowflakes were falling outside. Oscar was sitting on the windowsill and was watching the snow crystals dancing in the light of the street lamp, mesmerized. How great that I don't have to stroll the streets, and he thought that it must be terribly cold in the park where the girl found him. He was yawning, but wasn't sleepy, just grew languid in the pleasant warmth. He did not want to wait until he was overcome by sleep and rolled off the sill, so in the spur of the moment, with a well-directed blow, he sent the Halloween pumpkin standing next to him on the floor. He jumped after it, and in the midst of the funny bouncing, he was slapping the orange ball. His focused activity was interrupted by ringing. Oscar was already fed up with the defenseless miniature pumpkin, so he turned in the direction of the sound. The girl rushed from the kitchen to open the door. Oscar would have bet that the guy was standing on the doorstep, but to his greatest surprise, a huge green bush appeared in the doorframe. With curiosity mixed with fear, Oscar was watching as the branchy monster bulged in the door. But he did not come from a cat family or a surrendering type, so he got ready. Motionless, he was gazing at the approaching green stuff, behind which the boy suddenly appeared with a wide smile on his face. Oscar relaxed his muscles, relieved, and he was glad that he could blink at last. His distrust dissolved, but he still did not understand how this thing got into the flat. The ficus is all right, and he likes plants anyway, but if it goes on like this, sooner or later the flat is going to be too small. The girl looked as if she had read Oscar's thoughts, stroked his head and said something. Oscar did not understand properly, but it became obvious that there was nothing to worry about. The girl brought the three-legged ironwork plant stand from the pantry, on which the boy placed the tree. Oscar drew near to smell the branches, but something strongly stung his nose. So he decided to walk around the large green thing at a respectful distance. However, soon he had to reconsider his decision. From a box, the girl hung colorful, sparkling balls, angels, stars, and candies wrapped in bright paper on the spiky branches. Oscar found it very exciting as the decorations were invitingly swinging on the tree. So he made a dash at the green monster and managed to strike down a red Christmas fondant and a golden ball at the same time. The candy knocked Oscar hard on the head first, then on the floor. The ball, however, landed on the ground almost voicelessly, but broke into 1,000 pieces. Oscar got frightened. He felt that he should not have done that, and the girl's reproached glance completely humbled him to the dust. He understood that it is better if he plays with the pumpkin instead. The girl went back to the kitchen, and soon, delicate cinnamon fragrance filled the flat. The incident, however, spoiled Oscar's mood, and he preferred the smell of the liver paste and the oily canned fish anyway. Oscar felt that this day was meant for him. He was watching from a distance as the boy placed boxes wrapped in colorful paper under the tree. Then the girl also entered. She was wearing her nicest dress and switched on some ceremonial-sounding music. They invited Oscar to come closer. He, however, was a bit reluctant because of the unpleasant experiences, but then he gave in and cowered to the girl's feet. They were standing, listening to the sweet music and gazing at the lights of the sparkler, bewitched. The later had the greatest effect on Oscar, of course. The evening culminated in the presentation of a cylindrical box, which he got from under the tree. Gourmet canned fish emerged from the cat-patterned wrap. It was like this that Oscar went to bed with the pleasant feeling that this day was meant for him after all.